over here and give me a proper...
7 Central.
She's not here. I hope we got the right time.
I'm sure you got it right. Sure she'll be here any minute.
I love the way Miss Hopkins displays the children's work. She's such a great teacher.
Yeah, well, Luke seems to like her enough.
I just wish I knew what she meant when she said Luke has been having problems the last couple of days.
I'm sure it's nothing.
Whether or not it's nothing, I'm going to make sure I take some notes.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh, no, we just got here.
Well, actually, I'm delighted you're here at all, Mrs. Snyder, and a little surprised.
Surprised? I wouldn't miss a meeting about Luke.
Oh, I didn't mean to imply that you would. It's just, I know you've had to be away from home a great deal this past year. Won't you please sit down?
Oh.
You take the blue, I'll
Okay.
take the red, all right?
Now, you must have a lot of questions.
Not me. Luke's been having a great school year. Every morning when he wakes up, he can't wait to get here.
Yeah, he's disappointed when he has to miss a day.
Fortunately, he missed quite a few recently when he joined you on your trip to the Galapagos Islands.
I know, and I made sure he did all of his homework, but he said it wasn't the same because he loved school so much he missed it.
I know. And I'm afraid that might be symptomatic of a problem.
It's just when it's a child liking school, considered a problem.
It isn't, usually. But there have been days when Luke hasn't wanted to leave. And I can't help but wonder if that's because he loves school or because the situation at home has become too uncomfortable.
Can you get this down to arraignment? What are you doing here?
I work here. That's just something you haven't told me.
You asked for the day off to be with Julia. Where is she?
She's in the hospital.
Oh, no. What happened? Is she hurt? Was there an accident?
No, she's in the psych ward.
You had her admitted?
She agreed to admit herself. I just came from getting her settled in.
Must have been rough. Any idea how long she's gonna have to stay?
Dr. Michaels said it might take some time. Long-term treatment, she called it.
Sorry it came to that, Jack.
So what's going on around here? Anything for me?
Work-wise, no, but you did have a visitor.
Carly. Did she say anything?
No, not much. She was in and out of here pretty quick.
Would she leave a message at least?
Just, that. Said something about it's being for your own good.
Hi, you've reached Carly and Parker. We're not available right now. Please leave a message and we'll call you back. Thanks.
Carly, are you there?
No, Jack, not for you.
Carly, please, if you're there, pick up. Look, I know you're angry and I don't blame you, but I can explain.
Yeah, that's what you do best.
We're so close to having everything we dreamed about. You can't give up on us now.
Watch me. I'm not listening to any more of this. Who is it?
Carly?
Oh, no, please. Go away. I can't take it.
Carly, please. I need help. I'm hurt.
I'm really in no state of mind to be helping any... Craig? My God, what happened?
I was shot.
Craig?
Oh.
Craig? You need a doctor, Craig. I'm gonna call an ambulance right away, all right?
No, don't.
What?
Don't.
You're bleeding. Are you nuts?
Don't call a doc. Put the phone down, Carly. I came to you because I need help. I have faith in you.
Well, at least one of us does. Where were you shot, exactly?
My foot. Why do you think I can't walk?
All right, just Oh, God.
Oh.
Just calm down, all right? Let me take a look at it, okay?
Oh.
Hey, you know, it could be that something's... The bullet is still in there, right?
No. There's no bullet. They shot the room.
But who's they? They who?
What difference does it make?
Would you want my help or not?
I delivered the money to our friends in the syndicate tonight. At the old mill. Every penny.
Right. The pennies I gave you, I remember.
Yes, and evidently they want to teach me a lesson for being an extra couple of weeks late in payment.
What, so they shot you? Just to make a point?
So I got the point. Oh.
Okay, you know, Craig, it's possible that something is broken. I know that there are a lot of little bones in the human foot.
No, it just went through. It's no bullet. It's just a hole, it's minor.
This actually looks pretty major to me. Let me take you to Memorial, okay?
No.
This has to be looked at, okay, by a doctor. If it's not taken care of, it could get infected. Why won't you let me take you to the doctor?
If a doctor sees gunpowder burns, he has to report it to the cops. It's standard procedure. And then I got to deal with Hal and Jack, and I'd rather deal with gangrene.
Come on, you're Craig Montgomery. You must have some doctor in your pocket who can take care of you.
Carly, I came to you because I needed someone to help me and who could keep their mouth shut. Okay. But if you're not interested, I can help.
No, don't go anywhere.
No doctors?
It won't be the first time I've bailed you out. Stay.
Thank you, Carly.
Why just wash your face when you can wash away rough, uneven skin and make pores less visible? Neutrogena Pore Refining Cleanser. Gentle microbeads exfoliate. Alpha and beta hydroxys make skin instantly smoother, more even. Neutrogena Pore Refining Cleanser.
What's new with Blue? It's Freeze Dance time with Freeze Dance Blue and introducing Periwinkle.
Freeze! Dance! Freeze! Dance!
Kids can play the Blue's Clues way.
I'm a junk food junkie. I mean, if it tasted good, I had to have it. I had the thighs to prove it.
If you want a delicious way to lose weight from Slim Fast, grab a meal on the go bar.
They were made for me. I've lost 15 pounds on the Slim Fast plan, and I loved every minute of it. The milk chocolate peanut is incredible. Just toss one in your bag. It's lunch. It's got vitamins, minerals, calcium. It's good for me. And it comes in 7 fantastic flavors. It's got a big punch to it.
Slim Fast, every day. Get healthy.
I am so glad I found these.
Longing for a new place to call home? Now you can move up in style. Purchase any new Champion home and for a limited time receive Sears gift cards worth $1,500. Outfit your family room. Add glamour to your bath. Make your kitchen really cook. Call now for a Champion Home Center near you and see how you can get Sears gift cards worth $1,500.
Wake up, champ. Come see your new home.
Lucky dog. Champion, the world's largest home builder.
I've always been a fighter, and I don't like to lose. So when I found out I could lose up to 25% of my bone due to menopause, you bet I was going to fight back. I had a strong ally who prescribed Actonel, our weapon.
Actonel is a non-hormonal prescription medicine for postmenopausal women at risk for osteoporosis. Actonel can reverse bone loss and helps your bones become more fracture resistant. Only Actonel is proven to reduce spinal fractures in the very first year. You should not take Actonel if you have low blood calcium, severe kidney disease, or cannot sit or stand for 30 minutes. Follow dosing instructions carefully. Stop taking Actonel and tell your doctor if you experience difficult or painful swallowing, chest pain, or severe or continuing heartburn, as these may be signs of serious upper digestive problems. Find out if you're at risk for osteoporosis. Then ask your doctor if Actonel is right for you.
By this time next year, you can have more fracture-resistant bones. Act now with Actonel.
While you're watching As the World Turns, we're watching The World, CBS News.
How do you investigate a deadly secret cult? Might not hurt to learn a little more about them when you don't know who to trust.
It's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
All new Diagnosis, CBS Friday.
Want to talk about it?
Not really.
Look, Jack, I don't know what's going on between you and Carly, but putting Julia in that psych ward had to take its toll, so if you want to take some personal time...
No, you know what I need? I need to focus on my work right now. Any news on the Montgomery investigation?
As a matter of fact, yes. Good news for a change.
Good. I could use some good news. What is it?
Well, it seems like Montgomery's get-rich-quick scheme has hit a little snag.
I thought Barbara was all set to marry him.
Yeah, so did Montgomery. What he didn't count on was Barbara asking for a prenup.
Well, that's the Barbara we all know and love.
It seems like she's finally starting to see through the expensive suits and the champagne, and I got to admit, it makes me happy.
Oh, that didn't make Craig very happy.
Oh, I'd love to have been a fly on the wall when she gave him the news. At any rate, it seems like the engagement's off, and with any luck, it is for good.
Okay. With the marriage off, does that mean the investigation's off, too?
Well, every time I go after Montgomery, it just makes Barbara defend him more.
Okay, so for now, Operation Montgomery's on hold?
Officially, yes. Unofficially, I'm going to keep my eye on him.
Oh, that's a good idea. Seems like the more rope you give the guy, he seems to hang himself with anyways.
Well, I think Montgomery's more desperate than ever with Barbara pulling away from him now, and he doesn't even have Carly as an ally anymore. So. Are you okay, Jack?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, about that personal time, I may take you up on that.
Why don't you take all the time you need?
This is probably gonna sting a little bit, okay?
Well, it's not gonna sting any worse than being shot. And for what? They got their money. All they wanted was a pound of flesh.
All right, you can rant later, or just stay still,
okay,
would
I'm
ya?
sorry. Just... Oh.
No, I know. I'm sorry. I warned you. Just
Okay,
stay still.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Try harder.
Oh.
You're probably in shock. You just have to get a grip.
How can I get well, oh. Wait, I have to call Lucy.
No, you don't have to call Lucy right now. We have to stop the bleeding right now.
No, forget about the bleeding. If they took a pound of flesh out of me, what if they decided to take a pound of flesh out of...
Just calm down. You don't know that anybody's been hurt?
No, come on. Lucy. Lucy, honey. Hey. How are you? No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No. I just wondered how you were. Huh? What? I'm your father. I can't be obsessive every now and then? Huh? How's Mom? She okay? Oh, that's great. That's great. No, it's just, I was just missing you. It's hard being so far away from you. You and Brian mean everything to me. And me? Oh, I'm doing great. I've never been better. Huh? No, I love you too, baby. Okay. All right. I'm gonna see you soon. I promise. I'll see you soon. Good. Bye.
Feel better?
She's safe. They're safe. It's okay. That's all that matters. What are you staring at?
A man I've never seen before, I guess.
This man is bleeding to death. Would you stop working? The sight of blood getting to you?
There are only a few things in this life that get to me. I just didn't think there was anything that got to you, Mr. Montgomery.
I'm no psychologist, Mrs. Snyder, but I've seen some signs over the past year which suggest that your intermittent absences have affected Luke.
What kind of signs?
Well, before you went away this last time, the children drew pictures for our unit on the family, and this is what Luke drew.
Me, his mother, his sister Faith. What's the problem?
Do you see how the mother is waving to the others, like she's leaving?
Or saying goodbye, or possibly going to the grocery store, or just waving hello.
Well, let's wait to see what the teacher has to say.
Why? So she can turn this picture into some bogus scenario? It's just a picture. It doesn't mean anything.
Oh, I must disagree with you, Mr. Snyder. Everything a child says or does means something. In this case, I can't help but wonder if Luke is trying to tell us that he sees his mother as someone who comes in and out of his life.
Don't you think that's a bit of a stretch?
It could be. But considering Mrs. Snyder's long absence last year, I read the papers. I know you weren't away by choice, but it still affected your son. And I've got the feeling that there have been some other disturbances at home since you've been back. And most recently, this long trip to the Galapagos. It's very possible that Luke is starting to feel unstable. Please, forgive me for being so blunt.
No,
Mrs.
you're
Snyder.
right. I mean, I have not been there for Luke the way that I should be, and it's obviously affecting him. And look at this picture.
No, it proves nothing, okay? Let's just get to the real reason we're here. Luke's schoolwork. Is there a problem with that?
More of a concern.
Really? Luke's last report card said he was making progress.
He is, with letters and numbers.
He's in the first grade. What's he supposed to be doing? Algebra?
Hardly. But Luke should be showing some interest in reading by now.
Isn't he?
Not really. In fact, our reading specialist has identified him as a reluctant reader. That means he's distracted. He's got trouble focusing.
So what? I didn't read until the second grade. I caught up, and so will Luke.
Holden.
It's all right, Mrs. Snyder. Sometimes it's not easy discussing one's own children. All I'm saying is that sometimes learning difficulties can stem from changes in the home environment.
Yeah? And how does this help? Does this give you insight into Luke? Reading rumors about his mother and some rag like the intruder?
That's just an incidental part of the file.
Yeah, well, there's no place for it in the file. There's no place for you to be analyzing my kid or pointing fingers at his mother.
Holden.
No. Look, Billy is an incredible mother. And I'm not going to sit here and listen to you attack her.
What a lovely breeze. Dear fresh-minded consumer, blue sky, fresh breezes, is there anything that feels cleaner? Well, maybe yours truly. I'm Cottonelle toilet paper. The only toilet paper with cushy ripples, specially designed to leave you feeling fresh, dry, and confidently clean. Ah, it's like a breath of fresh air. Cottonelle. When you think of clean, think of me.
In this ordinary home, Mom and Dad have a secret. Your parents are spies. Now, it's up to their kids.
Let's go.
To save them.
Gotcha!
Remind me to raise that allowance. Spy Kids, rated PG, in theaters tomorrow.
This Easter, to get the most tender, juicy turkey.
How come you never look at me like that?
All it takes is a little patience.
Okay, I think it's time.
And a butterball. The best of all is butterball.
It's come to our attention that thousands in your city have switched to Geico Auto Insurance. How do you explain this fascinating phenomenon? One theory, there must be something in the water. So, we're here at your local reservoir to see. What's your conclusion?
I think people just want to save money.
Should the water be red like that? Geico Direct, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
I'm proud of you.
Why?
You're drinking Florida orange juice. You know the March of Dimes states that the B vitamin, folic acid, found naturally in Florida orange juice may reduce the risk of some birth defects by as much as 70%.
Wow. How do you know this?
Email.
Email. In the fridge.
Oh, yes. I've got this icebox wired. T1, 600 megs RAM, fiber optic.
100% pure Florida orange juice. Squeeze more health into life.
By the time we reach 40, about 40% of us will already have visibly thinning hair.
Shocked? So were we.
Because we're women.
Helpless? No, we're not.
Because there's Rogaine. Rogaine can help us keep the hair we've got. There's hope. There's help. There's Rogaine.
Feel free to have a good laugh, because a bladder control issue doesn't have to control you. Serenity Thin is made to do what a maxi pad can't. It's thinner and drier than the leading maxi. Serenity Thin. More confidence, more comfort, more you.
No, Holden, it's all right.
No, it's not all right. It's not all right to have an article like this in a school file.
It's routine to collect pertinent information about our students.
Okay, fine. Well, maybe it's time you got the real scoop. Instead of reading articles like this about my wife. My wife took Luke away for a couple of weeks so that he could play and learn about a whole new culture. Do you have any pictures in there that Luke drew of the place where he was? Or is that not important?
I never meant to imply that Luke didn't enjoy vacation.
No, you meant to imply that my wife doesn't put her kids first. Never mind the fact that She made sure that Luke did his schoolwork every day, or that it killed her to have to send him back. But when he did get back, she called him every day to see how he was doing. And you know what? He was doing great, because he's a great kid who knows that he's loved by both his parents, whether or not they're living under the same roof or not.
I don't think Miss Hopkins is implying that we don't love Luke.
No, look, I came here to talk to Luke's teacher, not some wannabe shrink. This meeting is over.
I'm so sorry. I know that you're trying to help.
Lily, let's go.
I'm sorry. Hi, Dr. Hughes. I hope you didn't make a special trip all the way over here just to see me.
Well, of course I did, as soon as I heard you were here.
I guess bad news travels fast. Did John Dixon ask you to look in on me?
No, he didn't have to. Julia, I'm here as a friend, but if it's all right with you, I'd like to be a consultant on your case.
Oh, of course that's all right. I have so much respect for you as a doctor.
I have tremendous respect for you. It takes a lot of courage to admit yourself for treatment.
Well, in some ways, I guess I didn't feel I had much choice.
Well, I think you've taken a big step toward recovery.
Gosh, the things you must have heard about me.
Now, look, this is a hospital, not a courtroom. You don't have to defend or explain yourself to anybody.
Yeah, but I feel really guilty.
Well, I guess that's natural. But, Julia, you can't take the past back, but you can learn from it. Maybe it'll help you prepare for the future.
But how do you put the past behind you when you've made so many mistakes?
Well, you can start by talking about it when you're ready.
I guess I've had a hard time talking about anything since losing my baby.
It must be devastating dealing with a loss like that.
But that's just it, you know? I never did deal with it. It was like I just felt like a different person. And helpless. Not at all like the person that I was before. You know, it was like losing my baby made me feel that I was losing everything in my life that was important to me, including my marriage. I'm sorry.
What for?
Well, you come over here to say hello, and here I am. I spill my guts.
Oh, listen. You can talk to me about anything at any time. You know, it's important to be honest about your feelings, not only with your doctors, but with yourself. So please, go on.
I don't even remember what I was saying.
Well, you said you were scared, afraid that your marriage was in jeopardy.
Yeah. Since the miscarriage, I felt like I've been living under a cloud. Just in constant fear that Jack was gonna leave me, this time for good.
Any idea what caused that fear?
Yeah, but I shouldn't say.
There's nothing that you shouldn't say. Now, why did you fear you were losing Jack?
Because of her. You know, she's always been there. She's still there.
Who?
Carly Tenney.
If you wrap that any tighter, you're going to cut off my circulation.
Don't give me any ideas. Would you just hold still, please? Let me finish.
All right. This is done. Might as well throw this in the garbage.
If I were you, I'd have him bronzed. It's probably the only time those $500 shoes are actually worth their price. Overpriced Italian leather. It probably stopped the bullet, saved a piece of your foot.
I think you did that, Carl.
Okay, you can cut the flattery now. I'm pretty much done.
No, I'm serious. You said you saw another side of me. I've seen another side of you.
What? The chicken livered grossed outside?
No, I can imagine you as a heroine in the Civil War, rushing out to the battlefield after a bloody skirmish to help all the men, ripping off your petticoats, making bandages.
Are you sure that bullet didn't graze your brain?
Stripped down to your corset. Comforting all the wounded men, comforting all the agonizing men. Huh?
Okay, in the future, I would appreciate it if you'd keep the rest of your kinky little fantasies all to yourself. Okay?
It's a fantasy, but I still appreciate everything you have done for me. Huh? Earl, you put any more gauze on this, you're gonna have to call me Mummy.
I'm just done with the foot. There's more.
Was that embalming fluid?
No, it just tastes like it. Now, open up King Tut.
I'm not taking that till you tell me what it is.
It's just an antibiotic. I use it for Parker's ear infection. It's fine.
For Parker's ear? You're going to give that to me?
An infection is an infection. I just have to increase the dose by a lot. Come on.
What?
Come on, would you take them?
It smells putrid. What, my ear?
Come on.
What?
Take the medicine like a good little boy.
All right, okay. Oh.
It's not that bad.
It
Come
tastes
on.
like bubble gum.
Open up, Carly. I know you're in there.
Excuse me. Which brand of children's cold medicine have moms used more?
Dimetap.
Yeah, but which brand is recommended most by pediatricians?
Dimetap.
Oh.
Now, he's got to have something that tastes good.
Well, how about the great grape taste of Dimetap?
And we've read we should use a cold medicine that's PPA-free.
Ah, well, in that case, I'd still go with Dimetap.
New formula Dimetap, the brand that's doctor recommended, proven at home.
Look at me! Look at me! Help! Help! I'll save you.
Wholesome, playful teddygrams.
Thanks, that was close.
They're so cute, you could just eat them up. Teddygrams, also in chocolatey jet.
I may look young, but I still suffer from hot flashes. I discovered a natural way to deal with it. Healthy Woman, from the makers of Monistat. Healthy Woman's a soy menopause supplement that helps relieve hot flashes and night sweats. Healthy Woman.
Colgate Total, the only toothpaste that gives you 12-hour protection, would like to announce another breakthrough. Whiter teeth. Introducing new Colgate Total Plus Whitening. Still fights plaque, tartar buildup, bad breath, even gingivitis. And whitens too. New Colgate Total Plus Whitening. The same 12-hour protection as Colgate Total, only whiter.
The Easter sale at Payless. Get the latest kids' dress shoes on sale starting at $9.99. Guaranteed in stock.
I need to feel strong.
I need her.
Because we all need something different to feel our best. One A Day has created different formulas. One especially for women. One for men. One for people over 50. One A Day. We've got just what you need.
You're hot.
Excuse me?
How about a V8 Splash to cool you down?
No thanks.
I know what you're thinking. Oh, V8, it must be rich and tomatoey. But in fact, V8 Splash is refreshing and fruity.
It is fruity.
Now, how about your phone number?
No.
Come on, I'm surprisingly refreshing, too.
Fruity V8 Splash, a very different V8. And now introducing Diet V8 Splash, a diet drink that's actually good for you.
Tonight on Dave.
You know, behind every jackass, there's usually a genius.
Don't miss MTV Jackass star Johnny Knoxville, plus new music from the Go-Go's Late Show tonight.
Friday, in a bizarre twist of fate, Kimball must save the life of the man who murdered his wife.
You kill him,
You kill me.
An all-new Fugitive. Then, battle bots that kill, cameras in the water cooler, and a supernatural encounter. Just another day for Nash Bridges. Don't miss all new episodes CBS Friday.
Inside the world of teen drug use, Michael Douglas's daughter from Traffic hosts the shocking special. Then it's the new reality dating game that keeps contestants chained together. Plus your Survivor preview, XDT.
Tonight at 7 on CBS 2.
Medicare is changing. Finding the right plan can be a real runaround. You're always concerned something could get past you. Fortunately, help is within reach.
Blue Cross of California. Call toll-free 888-4-SENIORS to receive this free information kit, Medicare Changes and Choices. It explains the changes in Medicare and provides practical solutions from Blue Cross of California's family of companies, offering a wide choice of plans, including our Medicare Plus Choice HMO, Medicare supplements, and now new Blue Cross long-term care plans.
Now you can stay ahead of the game with Blue Cross of California. The power of blue.
Call your Blue Cross agent or 888-4-SENIORS. That's 888-473-6467.
Hang out with the stars on the next Hollywood Squares.
Learn the truth behind a deadly cult on an all-new Diagnosis Murder Friday.
Doesn't like to be by himself much, does he?
No, you have no idea. Just, would you hide in the kitchen?
Well, don't let him in.
Going away until you open up.
Rid of him.
Disappear.
Oh.
We're sleeping.
You didn't answer.
I wasn't dressed.
Well, now you are. You're angry. I got that. But you have to listen to me now.
Why? So you can lift my hopes up again just to crush them? I've had my heart broken too many times, Jack. I'm not going to let it happen again.
No, it won't, because things have changed. We can still find our way back to each other.
No. That used to be true. Not anymore. That's why I left that little parting gift for you. It was the best way I could think of to make my point.
Yeah, you made your point. Now let me make mine.
Jack, you had your chance. Since I came back from Hong Kong, I have been yours for the taking. All you had to do was say the word and you blew it.
But...
No, there are no buts. My days of mooning over Jack Snyder are over from now on. I will focus on myself. I will focus on my son. And lucky you, Jack. From now on, you can focus on helping Julia get through another day without swallowing a bottle of pills, maybe shooting up another corpse, right?
Julia is not going to come between us anymore.
You keep saying that, but what have you done?
No. I have done something now. Something I should have done a long time ago.
What's that?
I brought Julia to Memorial this morning. She agreed to admit herself for psychiatric treatment.
And why did you do that?
I told you, she did it. She's the one who signed the commitment papers.
But why now? Tell me the truth, Jack. What stunt did Julia pull to get herself carted off to the funny farm?
I guess it doesn't really feel right talking about somebody behind their back.
None of this will leave this room, Julie.
Well, in that case, I guess I have to admit that I've been kind of obsessed lately. And just worrying about what she'll do next. And how she's gonna try and hurt me.
This fear, how did it get started?
You know, it's strange because when I think back to when it started, I mean, Jack and I were really happy. We had just found each other again after being apart for so long.
I remember.
And then we got married, and I thought that life couldn't be more perfect. And then I got pregnant, and I don't know, you know, somehow our love grew stronger, and we got even closer.
Jack was happy about the baby?
Yeah. You know, it was Jack's idea. You know, at first, I thought that maybe we were going a little too fast, you know? But Jack, he dreamed of being a father for so long, he just couldn't wait for that dream to come true, and I destroyed that dream. I let Jack down.
Miscarriage was not your fault. You must know that.
Well, now I do. But, at the time that it happened, nothing made any sense. I was desperate to hold on to him and hold on to my marriage, and that's when Carly worked her way back into the picture. And she used my loss to get close to Jack again.
What did she do?
I don't know exactly. You know, I've just been so out of it lately, I'm really not sure. All I know is that woman casts spells over men, especially Jack, and now I'm locked up in here, and she's right where she wants to be, ready to take him away from me.
If you have something to say, say it.
It's raining pretty hard.
I don't need a weather report, okay?
You asked me if I had something to say.
You don't think I know that you're ticked off about the way I handled that meeting?
Let's not talk, okay?
Okay, great. Fine, we'll just accept that woman's prognosis that Luke is a screwed-up little kid and you're a selfish, neglectful mother.
She never said that.
No, but that's where she was heading, and you know it.
Well, as parents, we have to accept a little constructive criticism.
There was nothing constructive about what she was saying. She was throwing blame at you, and I wasn't going to stand there and listen to it.
We have to face the fact that she's Luke's teacher. We have no choice. She's got to be there in that class.
Yes, we do have a choice because he's not going back to that classroom.
What are you talking about? He's not going back to the classroom.
Just what I said. I'm going to find Luke another school. I'm going to find a school that knows how to treat parents and kids.
No, you can't do that, Holden. That's the last thing that Luke needs right now. Especially with...
Stay Free introduces the only maxi with 4-wall protection and a unique anti-leak core that fights leaks to the core. The new Stay Free Maxi. Now you get 4-wall protection, side to side, front to back. And Stay Free's new anti-leak core that traps liquid even better. The new Stay Free Maxi. 4-wall protection, a new anti-leak core. Stay Free's remarkable leak protection. Now in a brand new Maxi.
Walt Disney Pictures presents the best family film out there.
Is this spot taken?
A bird who thinks he's a dog.
I'm not a bird, I'm a Rottweiler.
And a dog who's trying to earn her spots.
We dogs need to stick together.
An immortal classic gets a wild new tale.
To the dogs!
102 Dalmatians on video and Disney DVD Tuesday, April 3rd.
Looking good, babe, looking good!
This is the way we wash our face.
Because you care about clean as much as your cat does. Now there's new Scoop Away Clean cat litter. It helps keep your home smelling clean, looking clean, and feeling clean. New Scoop Away Clean, the clean way to live with your cat.
Meet the new Tonka Talking Truck Bots, Speedy Buckets, and Grady Rhodes.
He knows what you're doing.
He's like a truck with a brain, Dad.
That's tough. That's Tonka. Talking haulers, too.
Be real, be free, BK, for you.
At Burger King, we got nothing but love for you. So now, every time you buy a tasty flame-broiled Whopper, take your pick of something free. Free bacon and cheese on your Whopper, or a free frozen Coke, or a free Hershey's pie. Feeling free? Yeah, we're feeling it too.
Be good, be good, to go, BK, for you.
Capture the light. Capture the glow. Capture a whole new way to brighten your skin. Introducing Revlon Skin Lights.
If you need spring portraits, only Sears has Winnie the Pooh and Tigger backgrounds from Disney. For great spring portraits, get to Sears. See all of our backgrounds and more when you log on to SearsPortrait.com.
An all-new Survivor is back on CBS tonight. Water polluted, food scarce.
Life is getting tougher.
But passing the ultimate test could land someone in paradise.
If there's one reward to win, this one is it.
Who will it be? And who will get voted off?
We are going to sacrifice one of our Olga Corps members.
All-new Survivor. Then, when rain washes away evidence,
Our killer got lucky tonight.
these investigators will face their greatest challenge. All-new CSI. CBS tonight after Survivor.
You okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, for a second there, I thought we were going to turn over.
No, didn't even come close.
You were going pretty fast.
No, I was going the speed limit, Lily. The roads are a little slick, and I lost control just for a split second, but we never were about to turn over,
All right,
okay?
that's fine, whatever you say.
I don't believe this.
Oh, the ground is soaked from the rain, and we're stuck in the mud.
I know. I'm trying to get us unstuck.
We don't have enough traction, Holden.
Thanks for the commentary.
I'm just saying that there's probably something in the truck that can help us get traction, a blanket or something.
Well, you know what? I sure am lucky that I have you to provide all the answers. Seeing that I don't know how to talk to a teacher or drive my own truck for that matter.
I was just trying to
give me
help.
a second
So,
to think
fine,
here, okay?
think.
Thank you.
Think. Yeah, maybe we should turn the car off. If we're going to be sitting here for a while and we're
fine.
stuck.
You know what? Since you have all the answers, why don't you just take the wheel yourself?
Like that.
I mean, you're the real survivor in the family here. Getting stuck in a muddy ditch is child's play compared to what you went through on that island, eating rats and all.
I never ate a rat. But I did learn something about surviving, and you have to be patient.
Patient? Oh, is that what you were when Simon was out there busy being superhero? Too bad Joan Buckbeat isn't here right now. I'm sure he'd be able to just snap his fingers and get us out of this mess in
We're
our
stuck
heartbeat.
in a ditch in Oakdale. What does that have to do with
Everything.
Simon?
It has everything to do with Simon because he's the reason that we are here where we are right now.
It's ridiculous.
Think about it. If there'd never been a Simon, you'd never gone to Atlantic City. And if you'd never gone to Atlantic City, then you would have ended up on that island. Or fallen for the guy, or had to take Luke out of school, or gone halfway across the world to try and think things through. If we hadn't gone to that meeting today, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be sitting in this stupid ditch having this stupid argument.
Maybe something could come out of all of this.
What?
You're finally admitting how furious you are.
Yeah,
with
you're
me.
damn right I am. Because we had it all. We had everything we could ever ask for, and now it's gone. And there's nothing that I wouldn't do. Nothing to get it back.
It's a simple question, really. What did Julia do to finally get herself certified as certifiable?
It's complicated.
Oh, please. Everything about your sweet little wife complicated.
It wasn't just one thing, okay? It wasn't just one thing that led to Julia getting committed. It was a whole host of things, all right? And when she ran away and the trucker brought her back home, it was clear that something needed to be done.
Oh, well, I have a news flash for you, Jack. It was clear to everybody else ages ago.
Okay, you're right. Okay, it was a long time coming. But now it's done. And there is nothing to keep us apart now.
Please, that woman is playing you like a fiddle.
What are you saying? That this is an act, that she's faking mental illness?
Ding, 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 ding. That's the right answer.
Yeah.
Thank you for playing.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to get yourself committed? Hospitals just don't admit patients because those patients are looking for sympathy,
Well,
Carly.
this one did, Jack. Because that's exactly what Julia's doing.
And if she isn't that sick enough in itself that anyone who would go to those measures is in dire need of mental help?
Well, thank goodness you're getting it for her. You're such a good husband. Goodbye, Jack.
You know, I thought you'd be happy, Carly. Do you consider this the right step?
It would have been the right step when you found out that Julia told Winston Lowe where to find me, or when she lied about using birth control in order to get herself pregnant, but not now, Jack. It's too late. I love you, but I cannot sit by a window and watch a candle burn down to nothing ever again.
If you love me, there's hope.
Even hope has a shelf life. Mine expired a long time ago. You know, it's funny, I think everybody considered me the big witch of this town. I think we have ourselves a new champion. Julia. And I cannot compete with Julia anymore. You should go, Jack. This time for good.
Carly, please, don't do this.
Go. Take care of your wife. You're very good at that.
Interesting.
Yeah. You heard everything, huh?
Well, you weren't exactly speaking in hushed tones.
Okay. I'd appreciate if you would just keep your smart comments to yourself.
I was impressed.
You gotta do what you gotta do, right?
And you did. And you did. The only shame is now you're alone.
Well, that's not true. I have Parker to look after. And my new patient. Just let me check these bandages to be sure they're holding up okay.
Look at you acting like nothing happened.
Nothing did happen. All right, so the love of my life just walked out that door forever. That's all. That's okay. I'm fine. Please, do not feel sorry for me.
I'm not. I'm happy for you.
And why would you be happy?
Well, you got rid of a man who wasn't right for you.
No, Jack and we worked pretty well together there.
Yeah, but you deserve something more than a wimpy do-gooder with no imagination.
Yeah?
Yes.
What is it I deserve?
You deserve a man with some imagination, with a sense of humor, a man who's not afraid to be a little dangerous in bed or out.
Are you hitting on me?
There are 2 electronic games from Sesame Street.
Learning numbers with Elmo. 2, 3. Learning shapes while you're baking cookies.
Yum, 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 yum. Hands-on learning fun.
Electronic games from Sesame Street.
How Martian Zigbig Dorlu eats a Reese's. There's no wrong way to eat a Reese's.
These 2 women started scrubbing their bathtubs at the same time. The woman on the right used new scrubbing bubbles, the bathroom cleaner with deeper penetrating bubbles that cut through soap scum faster and easier than ever. The woman on the left is using Tilex. Be done with scum faster with new scrubbing bubbles. Now they work even harder, so you don't have to. S.C. Johnson, a family company.
Right now, Sears is making much ado about nothing. For a limited time, you pay nothing until August 2001 on all home appliances over $3.99 and TVs and camcorders over $4.99 when you use your Sears card. And that's not all. Right now at Sears, all home appliances, TVs, and camcorders are on sale. And Sears will match all competitors' prices guaranteed. So hurry into Sears today and see how nothing can really be something for you. Sears, the good life at a great price, guaranteed.
Well, I'm a pollen, dust, cats. He's a dog's, elm tree, mold. He's your classic mold.
Most people with allergies have indoor and outdoor ones. Among leading prescription antihistamines, only Zyrtec is FDA approved to treat indoor and outdoor allergies. In studies, drowsiness was the most common side effect. Others included fatigue and dry mouth. Most were mild or moderate. Zyrtec. That's Zyrtec. Lots of allergies, just one Zyrtec. Ask your doctor about Zyrtec and a free sample.
I've got this life philosophy. When you get thrown, you get right back up. That's why I took control with Depend Protective Underwear. It's different because it's the closest thing to regular underwear out there and the only one with Depend's trusted protection system. So I don't have to worry. Except for the 500 head I gotta herd. On your own. Take control with Depend.
Imagine standing inside a tornado of fire. David Copperfield will attempt to do just that live.
Let me stand next to your fire.
Winds that can blow your roof off. Heat that can melt steel. Can David Copperfield survive the tornado of fire? Live, CBS Tuesday.
I wish I could stay longer, but I have another patient to see.
Oh, I'm sorry to take up so much of your time.
Listen, you opened up your feelings. That's very important.
Thanks. That makes me feel a little better.
Well, that's why we're here. I'll be back to see you very soon, I promise.
Oh, don't worry. I know how busy you are.
Never too busy for a friend.
Thank you. That means a lot.
You know, Julia, you've had a rough road. The worst is over. Now that you're here, things will get better. You'll see.
Things are already getting better. I have Dr. Bob Hughes in my corner, and it's only day one.
Hitting on you? What are you, 15 years old?
You're not denying it.
No, I simply made a statement. You decided it was full of innuendo.
Even a bullet wound cannot deflate that enormous ego of yours.
I was just talking about you in abstract terms.
Okay, well then just keep it in the abstract, okay, Buster? Because you and I will never be a we, I can promise you that. We could not even stay in the same hotel suite without wanting to kill each other. Besides which, I'm not your type of gal. My bank account is much too small.
You have other sizable assets.
You're gross. There's no way that a guy like you would ever be serious about a girl like me.
Now, what do you mean, serious?
Look, if you want to give me what I deserve, then just find a way to repay the money I gave you. Okay? All right, now your bandages seem fine, so I guess you can go.
Okay. Okay. Oh. This may take some getting used to.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, Craig. Just take the antibiotic.
He won't need it?
No, I can always get a refill.
Okay. Thank you, Carly. I won't forget what you did for me tonight, you know.
It was no big deal.
No, and it was. You know, all that thing about Jack, it's for the best, you know. It really is. I mean, now you're free of he and his troubled wife, and you can move on to other things. Eh? Okie doke.
Troubled wife, ha. Jack may think she's crazy, but I know better. Hello, I'm trying to reach a friend of mine. Her name is Julia Snyder. She's a patient. Can you tell me what floor she's on, please? Why, thank you. That's all I needed to know.
You know what I find truly fascinating?
No, I don't, but I bet you're going to tell me.
You're so quick to blame Simon for everything, but you conveniently forget Rose's part in all of this.
Rose did not do anything until you ran off to Temptation Island.
I didn't run off. I was stranded there. I had no choice.
You know,
Rose had a choice. She wanted you, and she reeled
I
you
would
in.
never have turned to Rose. You know, this is insane. It's so insane. We've had this conversation 100 times.
1,000 times. Where is it?
Where's what?
Here it is. I'll make a phone call. I'll get us out of this fiasco.
Oh, Greg, don't tell me. Battery's dead.
How'd you guess?
It's been that kind of day.
I'm not staying here.
Where are you going?
I'm going to a gas station or something.
No, wait a minute.
No.
You just stay put. I'll go and get help.
Thank you very much. No, thank you.
No, Lily, it is raining. It is dark. I'm not going to let you go out on the streets alone at night.
Sit here for another second.
Don't.
What are you
go
doing?
away. Don't run away from me again.
What are you doing?
How did we get like this? How did we get stuck like this?
In the mud?
No. I mean, our lives. How do we get stuck in this situation? How do we blow it?
I don't even remember anymore.
Neither do I. I do remember one thing. I remember that I never stopped loving you.
That's all I needed to hear. Say it again. And again.
I kept telling myself
On an all-new Diagnosis Murder.